Manual, oscillating, sonic. There are way too many options now, and it gets way too overwhelming when you're shopping down that toothbrush aisle. Let's go over exactly what to look for when shopping for that new toothbrush based on real scientific literature and, of course, product recommendations. Hello, welcome to the channel. I am Professor Glow Up, where we talk about glowing up in every category based on actual scientific evidence, as well as give real, practical tips and advice that you can apply immediately. Before we get into the different kinds of toothbrushes, let's go over some criteria. The head size of the toothbrush matters. If it's too large, it will not hit those hard to reach spots. Bristle strength, look for soft or extra soft bristles. A lot of people put too much pressure on the toothbrush when brushing, which can break away at the tooth enamel. ADA seal, make sure it has the American Dental Association seal of approval to make sure it went through the expected quality tests. Now, let's first talk about manual toothbrushes. If you are going to get manual or disposable toothbrushes, make sure it has that seal. And that's pretty much it for manual. Now, for electronic, due to the amount of strokes per minute, you should almost always use an electronic toothbrush over a manual. Electric, in particular oscillating, toothbrushes can do anywhere from 1,500 to 9,000 strokes per minute, whereas a manual toothbrush averages around 300 strokes a minute. Let's talk about oscillating toothbrushes. This is where the head of the toothbrush rotates as well as pulsates or oscillates. Makes sense? This type of toothbrush covers less surface area than the sonic toothbrush due to the more round head, but also gets in the harder to reach spots in between the teeth compared to the sonic. In fact, there was this study that shows the oscillating rotating toothbrush demonstrated significantly greater reductions in whole mouth plaque, as well as significantly greater gingivitis reductions over the 12-week time period compared to the sonic toothbrush. Another perk of the oscillating toothbrush is that the neck of the toothbrush tends to be longer, so it'd be easier to get to those back molars. Now onto the sonic toothbrush. The head of the sonic toothbrush is traditional and is very similar to the manual toothbrush. It will send vibrations anywhere from 24,000 to 48,000 strokes per minute, which is way faster than any oscillating toothbrush and would be extremely impressive for a manual toothbrush. They tend to have longer battery life and overall slightly cheaper than oscillating. There has not been a definite conclusion to which toothbrush is the most efficient, including this study that showed that sonic is more superior to oscillating. Some sonic toothbrushes have a better aesthetic than oscillating, if you care about that as well. Make sure to leave a comment down below on what kind of toothbrush that you have seen the best success with, and lightly press that like and subscribe button if you are enjoying this type of content. Which is the best? According to this study, there is a minimal difference between the two. So the best is the electronic toothbrush that you will use the most often. The classic 2 minutes of brushing. Also, since I mentioned brushing, do not do circulars or manually brush it with your hand. Gently glide the toothbrush across the teeth and break your mouth into quadrants and do 30 seconds per quadrant. Make sure you are covering the gums as well as you glide and let the toothbrush work its magic. I would highly recommend any toothbrush that is in the mid-range price tier. Anything under $20 is too cheap and isn't likely to function properly or won't function that long, and anything over $100 is a lot for a toothbrush unless you want all those extra features like Bluetooth, the app integration, pressure sensors, which some of you actually may benefit from. So just keep it in the $40 to $80 range max. Two strong introductory product recommendations would include the Oral-B Pro 1000 and the Philips Care 4100. Now that you've picked out your toothbrush, you'll need toothpaste to put on it. Make sure to watch that video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.